Hello and welcome to the Online MLM Blueprint.com. I've got some unique online MLM training for you, and I'm sure that you probably just found me searching in Google for something around that phrase. And you have the opportunity right now to discover 7 advanced secrets right now that no one else is talking about in the way that I am. And it's only because I've gone through such pain in the industry and spent a lot of time studying some different information, kind of putting things together in a unique way that you're going to see right now. I have an important note for you as well, just to kick this off. The information here is going to be useful if you're a complete beginner, if you're kind of at an intermediate stage, and even if you're an advanced entrepreneur. If you are a beginner and some of this is kind of over your head and you're just thinking, what is this guy talking about? Don't worry, you're going to understand everything else once you get inside. I have some step-by-step training and some different resources that'll lay things out for you in more detail. But I'm going to give you the secrets right now. The secret number 1 is marketing. And I know it sounds really weird, but if you've done any kind of traditional MLM or network marketing, you know that the number 1 thing is you make a list and you basically are taught to go bug all your friends and family, and that is not marketing. That's just pitching essentially random people, that you happen to know that aren't necessarily going to be good business owners or entrepreneurs. That's really more like just cold calling, selling. Or you're taught to buy leads and literally go cold call those. And also that's not marketing. And then if you've had any experience with the internet network marketing or online MLM type training, a lot of that is really focused on traffic and really kind of one-off and two-off tactics. And again, that's not marketing training. So where the heck is the marketing knowledge anyway? Who's teaching that? Well, the number 1 thing that you need to know is really the core. Everything that you need to know for marketing is going to be found in copywriting. This is the mother skill that really no one else out there that I've seen is really talking about. Mike Dillard is about the only one that brings it up. And really what copywriting is influencing people with words. And that means that you really have complete leverage and you're no longer trading time for results, since you can have sales letters out there that are going to work for you 24/7. And really in network marketing, we all have the concept of building up a passive residual income and having a team below us that's kind of that we're getting paid for their efforts, and having kind of so that we're no longer trading time for money, but really we are trading time for results when we're doing one-on-one kind of prospecting and presenting. So learning this skill of copywriting allows us to kind of separate from that trap. And this does not mean, by copywriting, I do not mean that you're tricking people into buying things that they don't need, but really what you're doing ultimately is you're really skillfully directing them to the training and resources and products and services that they do in fact need. So skillful copywriting should be an element of all of your communications. It's not just writing a sales letter. It's in all your communications, whether it's an email and video in person. Everything should have an element of copywriting in it and be based on copywriting. And all of that is based on direct response marketing and direct response principles, where you are directing people to the next step that you want them to take. So you always have a process and you have an idea in your mind of, okay, I want the person to come here and read and understand this information and then take this action. So you're always directing that person. So copywriting. Where and how do you learn this skill in the most efficient way? Because if you're like me, you have had in the past a regular 9-to-5 job, and you don't have a lot of time, and you're going to kind of get spun around in circles in different places. So as long as you know that copywriting is the basic skill, then where do you go? Well, I have some basic training and resources that are going to follow on the inside once you opt in, and I have one key resource, the ultimate resource for this, that really, frankly, 99.9% of internet network marketers have never even heard of, and I have that for you inside. And I'm just going to point out another key concept here. Network marketing training is really great stuff. The people that have training courses out there are really top-notch stuff. But one advantage that you can gain is when you go outside of the network marketing training industry or niche, and you can expand your knowledge even further in that way. But then the trick is to do that without really getting lost and separated from what your main goal is, because there really is right now, frankly, a ton of really great training out there, and it's easy to get lost. So I'm going to have a product coming out soon called Secret Curriculum Blueprints that is going to help keep you on track and kind of keep guiding you and directing you based on what your goals and resources are. And another key here, and I've never seen anyone do this, this is an idea that I had myself, but it's using copywriting to really influence yourself and kind of to market to yourself. So the concept here is that rather than creating a list of boring goals, well, not that the goals themselves are boring, but that a list can sometimes be boring if it's not ordered properly and it doesn't really kind of pull things out if you just have the end result there. Or if you kind of, in the law of attraction kind of things, and you have a vision board and you have images, the images don't really tell the full story. We don't read books that are just all pictures. But what you can do when you have this skill is you can use copywriting, and you write a sales letter to yourself that really gets your energy flowing and juices flowing, and it forces you to take consistent action toward your dreams, because you have everything, all of the benefits and all of the things that you're seeking that you know are really your hot buttons. You formulate all that in a story to yourself in a sales letter, and you can have pictures and images to it, and it's going to be based off of your goals, and you can throw some things from your vision board to it, but you have a sales letter, and you are really selling yourself on your dream, because it's frankly easy for a lot of us to get caught up in day-to-day life and not follow through with the things that are really actually important to us, and it's just day-to-day just kind of gets in the way of that a lot of times. So if you have this sales letter, this tool kind of in front of you, it'll help to guide you. And as an example of that, on the inside, you can read my own personal sales letter to myself. I'll have that out there for you to read, and it'll give you some ideas on how to kind of jumpstart your own sales letter. Not that you're going to copy mine or anything, but it'll give you some ideas to start with as a template. So my secret number 2 is a mindset shift. This is going to be a smaller section here, but one of the key things is don't think in terms of prospects when you're building your business. Think in terms of clients. And there's a interesting distinction there that I think is really critical, where you're not finding people that you're just hoping will build a business underneath you, but you're more servant-minded when you're thinking about clients and how you can serve and help them, and what you can offer to them to help grow their business. So it's a subtle shift, but I think it's a deep one that, if you follow that kind of thinking, you're going to start off on the right path right away. And then the second one is not thinking about making money online, or that you're a network marketing distributor, or even that you're an entrepreneur or you Inc., but instead think in terms of a new career. And I think what that means for me is that it gets me set off on a different direction of like, okay, if I'm starting a new career, there's a whole branch of knowledge that I need to learn and master. I'm going to be kind of learning as I'm doing and kind of growing into a role, but there's a lot that's going to be involved in growing this business, and it's not just going to be some quick strike or something. So it gets you kind of a little bit more serious-minded and a little bit minded of like, okay, there are things here to learn and master. Not that it's all stuff that you have to create. There's a process and a system out there and a whole branch of knowledge to master. It's there. You just have to put forth the energy into studying it and taking action, and then kind of learning as you go. Now, secret number 3, some people have talked about this in different ways, but this is really monetization. And if you've never heard of funded proposals, this is going to be pretty eye-opening for you right now. But if you think about it, so where does the money come from in network marketing? So traditionally, it's from the sales of products or services from your network marketing company, and that's the only way that you get paid. And we know that you build up a team and you get paid off of the sales of them, but it takes a while to build up a team, especially traditional ways. And you know that the money is basically, it's backloaded. So really effectively, this is a losing proposition if the only way that you're making money is from sales of your products or services, because the money, and especially the significant money, is backloaded. So you're going to get that later, but your costs you need to pay those right now. Advertising, tools, inventory, all of that, you need to have cash right now to pay for it. So you've got a lot of cash going out and not a lot of cash coming in, which is a dangerous position to be in. So the key is to getting paid right now, getting money right now that helps you offset your advertising costs, and then you make money on the back end residually with your opportunity. So what you should be, how you should be thinking is that you should be getting paid for training, tools, resources, everything else that other marketers need as your front end commissions right now. Help other people right now, make some money on the front end, and that is going to help offset your advertising costs. Now, a way to think about this, and the easy way to phrase this is, well, you get unlimited free traffic. Well, that's, I mean, in a way, that's on a net basis, but you're still going to have advertising money that's going out, and then you're going to have some money that comes in really close in time to kind of offset that. But it's not like you don't have to put any money out, and all of a sudden you've got all these leads coming in, for free automatically. Now, really doing this effectively is going to take, it's not just book learning, you need to do that part too, but really it's experimentation and kind of hands-on about all the different paid traffic sources that are out there, and it's going to take some trial and some testing for you to really kind of start profiting with this. And it's okay to lose money here. In fact, everybody does it when they first start, and even professionals as they're going through will lose money or just break even. But the key is that you limit your losses, you start off small, and you really are tracking everything, you're learning from your mistakes, and you're limiting the losses that you have. And then when you do have some winners, or even some break even, or even some things that are just losing a little bit, then you can tweak and you can fix those things, and you can kind of start to scale that up and get to your winner. So the key is that any data is good data as long as you can use it and learn from it. So if you're ready for secrets number 4 to 7 right now, I don't have time to go into all of that right now. This would be a super long video, but as a sneak peek for you, I just wanted to give you a heads up on what the other secrets are. So secret number 4 I have, where should all of your traffic be directed? That's paid, free sources, everything. Secret number 5, why you shouldn't actually use autoresponders and what you should use instead. Secret number 6 is the kind of the concept or the feeling when you're first starting out, but I don't know anything, so what do I have to offer? What do I have to teach? Well, this is going to help you sidestep that mindset and that thinking, and it's going to show you how to market anyway, and to just get out there and start doing stuff. And then secret number 7 is there's 2 key elements to true duplication, and I list those out and show you what you should be looking for. So to get those, if you just opt into the box to the right, you'll get secrets 4 through 7. You'll get some more detailed information and some training and the different things I talked about for the first 3 secrets. And then there'll be some additional training that you can use right now in your business. I have a bonus cool resource too called How to Get a University in Your Pocket for $75. I don't really see anyone else talking about this particular technology tool. And then what I'd like you to do too, and when you opt in, I have a spot that's just a what's your story box, and really I need to learn how to serve you better and what your situation is. So the more you write, the more I can help you personally, and I will respond to email personally. And as an additional bonus right now, I've written a 55-page book called Enlightened Wealth Creation, and that has all kind of starter tips for setting up a blog and a website and doing internet marketing, traffic sources, and some other additional training as well. So there's a really good guidebook for you right there that you'll get for free when you opt in. So really all you have to do right now is just opt into that box, and you can get everything else that I just talked about. So thanks for stopping by, and I hope to really talk to you soon.